Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Scarfinger, and I'm back with another painting video. Now, this is a painting where I am seeking to kind of recreate one of the paintings that I did before. A while ago, I got a suggestion to make a red, black, and white painting, and a lot of people liked it when I posted it on Instagram. So I put it up in the contest that you can find on the Facebook page, which is facebook.com/PTCAC for Peace Through Colors, Arts, and Crafts. And someone won that painting. A lot of people were disappointed that they didn't get a chance to win it, including my internet bestie, Rashani. So I figured I would make another one. Not necessarily the same thing, same concept, same idea, but do another one and hopefully give it away to my internet bestie. So you saw the colors. I just pulled them off. All of them are these Artist Loft Fluidacrylics. I used the white, black, red, and for this red, it is a mixture of red and some silver, just to kind of make it a little bit different. So I'm just gonna put some paint on the canvas and let this ride. Now I'm just gonna keep this running, and I'm just gonna keep this running so that I can record this all in one shot. Now I do realize that the last painting that I did, the audio wasn't quite loud enough because I'm recording straight to my cell phone, which is on the other side of this table. And so I am going to try that again. I did try to tweak a little bit about it, and hopefully this comes off a little bit better. And I did unplug my freezer, which I kind of forgot to plug the freezer back in until the next morning. Most of everything was okay, so I think I'm all right there, but hopefully I remember to turn back on my freezer. So let's get to it. I'm going to start with my black and white. Now, I believe when I did this painting last time, I started with the four corners, and then I kind of played with it a bit. And I think I'm going to do four corners again. I don't quite remember because it was, this was all in April, so I can't remember exactly how I did it, but I'm gonna play around with this and hopefully it comes off well. Now for the red with the silver in it, I'm gonna start that off by pouring that into the white. Ooh, I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it as very silvery. Is that a word? Silvery? I don't know. I probably should have poured more black on this, but since I'm going to pour more black in anyway, it's not going to matter. I'm gonna alternate two layers, and then I'm going to swap them and try to put some more red down the middle. Probably a little bit of both, and then just kind of play around it, because most of the stuff that I play around with is probably going to tilt off the canvas anyway. So that part's done for the first part of this. Oh, I need the white first. Good. Now I had this come off very. After I made the first painting. Oh, I used the wrong red on that. Let's just kind of pour that into there, and hopefully it all works out. I used the wrong one. After I made the first painting, I was contacted by a friend who wanted me to make some larger ones for him. Now the original ones that I did make, before they converge, let me just get some red down here, because it looks like they'll be converging very soon. So I was contacted by a friend who saw the paintings and he really liked it, and he wanted me to make some larger ones. Now, mostly, especially during the month of April, I worked with a lot of 11 by 14s. That was, the majority of what I worked with was 11 by 14. So he wanted some, and because he was local, I decided to upgrade those to 16 by 20s. Now, here's the thing with the 16 by 20s. With those big bottles, it wasn't so bad. I mean, it really wasn't bad at all. But what happened was he wanted like quite a few of them. And they all turned out like completely different. I used the same paints in the same configurations. Well, I kind of did them a little bit differently, but I used the same paints and everything, and I really liked it. But I made 5 of them. I know he said he wanted 3 or 4, and then I showed him kind of the proof of concept, and he said he wanted all 5. So I sold all 5, which I was really proud of myself for actually selling some paintings. Like, this is a kind of a labor of love, but hopefully it might turn into something. And I was kind of proud of myself that day. All right, so I can clearly see that my white and my black are getting swallowed, and I really hope that at least the black and the white come out in some way, shape, or form. So I'm just pouring a little bit around the edges and through it a little bit just to get a little bit more black into the painting. And then I'm going to do the same with the white, pouring it around the outside. Don't think I made enough black. All of the paints are mixed with my pouring medium, my custom pouring medium, which I keep over here in these bottles. I know eventually I'm going to have to do a video about my pouring medium, but for now, it's in the episode notes of what I actually use for my pouring medium. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some black here. I don't have much left. I'm going to put some black here. And when I swipe through, I'm going to start my swipe through the black first. Swipe there. Swipe here. Now we're going to tilt. This is not coming out nowhere near how it came out before. I wouldn't say I'm surprised about it though. I am not surprised by this fact at all. Let me drop it down a little bit while I tilt. I really like that. I really like that. That's sweet. And I got some cell action up there in this corner right here. I got some cell action on the corners. Let me tilt it back a little bit more because I really like those ribbons. And I kind of want to keep the ribbons on. Now, probably more than likely, like my orange painting that I did using the black and white of this fluidacrylic, as it dries, it may look completely different, and it's probably going to bring more awesome to the painting, like it did with my orange painting, the orange, black, and white painting that I made for the homie Blue. Yeah, orange, black, and white for my friend Blue. Yep, that happened. So this is kind of the final. I don't think I want to tilt anymore. I'm trying to get a little bit of paint off the bottom, and then I'm gonna check on my sides. I think my sides are pretty much good on this end. I gotta get some in the corners, and then I'm gonna let this sit for a few minutes, and come back with a close-up. So, as you can see, this painting kind of changed a little bit. I wasn't quite happy with the way that it was going, so I wanted to add a little bit more black to it. So I kind of took the pre-made black paint that I had over here. It's not actually the Anita's, it's more of the same. It's more of the Fluidacrylic Artist Loft, and I just kind of poured in some different places and got the just wanted to, and I swiped through with my finger, sometimes with the craft stick, but I wanted to do a little bit something different, and I definitely knew that I wanted more black in the painting. So it's still changing. There's cells popping up everywhere, and I'm really digging the painting so far. So one moment, it will actually get to the close-up. So here's the painting. We're going to do a close-up. Apologies for the shaky cam. I am handheld at this point. So we're just going to start from the bottom corner like we always do. I see some cells popping up there. And then the start of the black that I kind of poured through there. And then up to, you can see the smaller cells popping through. And then here, this white just kind of took on a life of its own and started popping up with all kinds of cells. This isn't really focusing very well, but it has a lot of cells. There's a lot of things going on over there. And then the strip that I poured there, I did pour the black lines in here because I did want more black, and I kind of swiped through it. Cells, a lot of cells on the sides, not very much in the middle, with the exception of this white piece here. But I'm liking it. I know that it's probably going to change a little bit over time, so I'll probably post pictures on the Instagram. I'm Scarfinger, and the website is facebook.com/ptcac. Holla at your boy.